Shit, what up, what up, what up? What's happening? The boy Old Man Winter, you know what I'm saying? Back once again with a motherfucking late night live, you know what I'm saying, to talk about this bitch ass nigga, motherfucking DJ Akademiks. You know, this puss ass nigga been out here for a nice little minute, being on bullshit, you know what I'm saying, instigating, starting shit, you know what I'm saying, keeping up mess amongst folks in Chicago and probably, you know what I'm saying, nationwide. But his claim to fame is jumping on Chi-Town's dick and fucking with any and every type of little things that situations that we got going in the shop. You know, that's his claim to fame or whatever. So he continues to, ride the Chi-Town wave. And now this mark done went too far. He over here calling for hits and all type of shit like that now. You know what I'm saying? This goof ass nigga is just, you know what I'm saying, he didn't went too far. He taking the cake now. He doing too much. But he been doing too much, you know what I'm saying? For real, he been all in Chi-Town's business, you know what I'm saying? That ain't from here, probably don't know a motherfucker even from here, won't even come through this motherfucker, probably ain't even been here. But all this motherfucker do is sit up here and talk shit, instigate, and try to pit motherfuckers against each other in this motherfucker. And motherfuckers is dying behind this shit, man. This man that instigated a lot of bullshit and kept a lot of bullshit up. He done put shit out here to where, you know what I'm saying, when some shit is some in-house shit to where motherfuckers might not even know about some shit, he having it being broadcast nationwide to where you looking like you a pussy or you a bitch ass nigga if you don't do no shit, cause this bitch made nigga DJ Academic to put your shit all the way on blast to where you know what I'm saying, you got to respond, you got to do some shit cause he fucking with a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, street cred and shit. He making motherfuckers look bad out here if they don't make a move based off of, you know what I'm saying, the little shit this nigga out here is saying and doing it and being on bullshit and keeping shit up. You know what I'm saying? A nigga like this is straight fucking cancer. And motherfuckers talk about motherfucking culture vultures and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be a white motherfucker to be a culture vulture. DJ Akademiks, you know what I'm saying, is the perfect example of a black motherfucking culture vulture that's motherfucking gaining fame, recognition, clout, and fucking money off of the demise and the downfall of motherfucking black people and shit. He's another enemy of the state. This nigga is a certified fucking coon. He a bitch made nigga. And if anything, motherfuckers need to slide on his bitch ass if any motherfucking thing. While this pussy ass think he got, you know what I'm saying, the juice to call the shots to tell all the other motherfuckers to slide on another motherfucker out here in these motherfucking streets trying to live motherfucking life. It's bad enough, you know what I'm saying? One, you know what I'm saying, one motherfucker done lost their motherfucking life after countless other motherfuckers done lost their motherfucking life. But in this particular situation, it's bad enough, you know, King Von done lost his life behind bullshit. But nigga, you calling for more bullshit to get, you know what I'm saying, to keep going in this shit. You a fucking scumbag for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You a real piece of shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say in the motherfucking description, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like you, shit catch up, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers like you, your days will be fucking numbered and shit. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas ain't gonna just sit back and let a nigga like this sit back from behind this motherfucking booth, be comfortable, and just, you know what I'm saying, live good out here in these motherfucking streets. A motherfucker like this man gonna have to always watch his back everywhere the fuck he go, anything he do, every step he motherfucker take, because a little clown, dumb, goofy bullshit like this nigga doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm about to play this, you know what I'm saying, this nigga shit. And like I always say, doctrine of motherfucking fair use is in full motherfucking effect, you know what I'm saying? Here go this bitch made nigga and his little dumbass motherfucking comments, keeping shit up and calling himself ordering a motherfucker to get slid on and shit. Nigga, you ain't got no juice, you ain't got no clout, nigga. You can't order a motherfucker to do shit. But the fact you even fixed your mouth to say some shit like this, keep bullshit up and all that shit, nigga. You need motherfuckers put hands and feet on your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But without further ado, let me play this pussy ass nigga real quick.
Here, somebody got to get to sliding, man. Get to sliding, man. This nigga look like he having a ball. He's having a ball. This thing is having fun. He's having the time of his fucking life. Shoot music videos, green screen, all type of shit. This thing is out on bail like he's at the circus. He don't give two fucks. Look at him. Nah, this thing is having a ball. Somebody got to get to sliding. Somebody got to get to sliding like this is Halo. Like, come on, man. This nigga look like he's having the time of his life.
Now that's enough of hearing this clown ass nigga, man. Now you hear the type of shit this nigga on, you know what I'm saying? You out here trying to be on straight bullshit, causing for a motherfucker to get slid on and all that type of shit. Like I said before, the only niggas need to get slid on is bitch made niggas like you, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you a lame pussy ass nigga, ain't never did shit in your motherfucking life. Ain't never put in no type of motherfucking work. Probably ain't never had a paper cut. Probably ain't never had a fight. Probably ain't never did shit out here in these motherfucking streets. But again, you a motherfucking culture vulture and shit. You ain't no different than Leo Corn or any of these other motherfuckers that's out here being called motherfucking culture vulture. Nigga, you latching on and leeching on to the motherfucking culture, and you ain't doing shit but sapping resources out the motherfucker. But you ain't doing shit. You ain't contributing to shit. You just a little pathetic ass bitch made motherfucking nigga that sit back on the motherfucking sidelines and try to motherfucking get motherfuckers to get into it with each other. You know what I'm saying? For absolutely no motherfucking reason other than for you to make a headline or for you to, you know what I'm saying, go viral or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, you lavish and love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like your little pussy ass fucking fun boy buddy, motherfucking snitch nine bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two niggas is two peas in a motherfucking pod, man. I see why the fuck you weak ass niggas get along so fucking well. A rat and a bitch made nigga, his bitch made servant boy and shit, nigga. Yeah, I done seen all type of little sissy shit you niggas was doing together in the pool together, all type of little gump ass shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And a nigga like you was just a spineless pussy ass nigga. Like a motherfucker like you don't even got no self respect. You don't got no levels that you won't go to. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no type of respect for others. It's just all you just say and do whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And believe it's no consequences out here in these streets. But man, this shit ain't gonna keep on going on, you know what I'm saying? You and motherfucking Snitch Nine, y'all think y'all can say and do and pull any old stunning shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna be all good out here in this motherfucking world. Nah, man. Man, karma gonna catch up with your ass. Don't let it be said. I'm saying do some shit to your ass. But when motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, have this type of spirit and this type of energy, you know what I'm saying? The universe deals with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I always talk about the laws of the motherfucking universe and shit. Motherfuckers like you eventually get weeded out. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that a motherfucker like you, a sniveling little spineless bitch made nigga, it's rare that a sniveling little spineless nigga like you end up making it to see motherfucking old age unscathed and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's for the shit you be on, this type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here acting like this shit is a game and a motherfucking joke. You talking about the nigga need to get slid on like fucking Halo and all this shit. You talking about human lives, man. You talking about human motherfucking lives. Have you ever seen the motherfucker die in front of your motherfucking face? Have you ever seen the dead body in fucking person before? Have you even squeezed the trigger of the motherfucker before? Have you ever been in a shootout? Have you ever been in a fist fight? Have you ever been in anything out here in these motherfucking streets, man? You know what I'm saying? Because if you had, you wouldn't be so casual about motherfucking murder and fucking death and shit, man. And you wouldn't be sitting up there casually calling for another motherfucking black man, you know what I'm saying, young black man to get motherfucking murdered out here in these streets. A bitch made nigga like you wouldn't dare call for a hair to be harmed on a white motherfucker's head. You wouldn't dare say anything about any type of anything happening to a white, Asian, Indian, anything else. But it's open season. Black motherfuckers can be treated and done any old kind of way, and nobody blinks twice about it. This man can issue a motherfucking open hit on fucking on this young boy head and shit, and don't nobody bat an eye. If this nigga said this shit about motherfuckers need to slide on Justin Bieber or whatever little young white motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? If this nigga said to slide on any white motherfucker, it don't even gotta be a famous. He can say slide on a regular white citizen out here. Man, the feds and police will be all at this nigga motherfucking door. All type of consequences will happen for this bitch made nigga. But since he talking about perpetual murder of other black motherfucking people, young black men and shit, you motherfucking, this is what the white supremacist agenda is all the fuck about anyway. Oh, they all for the perpetual advocation for murder of young black boys out here and shit. By another black person, oh, that's even better. That's the icing on the motherfucking cake. You know what I'm saying? Because now white supremacy got the plausible deniability aspect because it's another nigga calling for another nigga downfall, for another nigga to be murdered out here and shit. And this is the type of shit you famous for, man. Putting motherfuckers on the spot and shit and making motherfuckers look weak if they don't make a motherfucking move because you get out here and say some shit, you know what I'm saying, and put shit all out here to where you making motherfuckers uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, making motherfuckers look like pussies and punks and shit if they don't make a move because you don't put this shit all out here on the national motherfucking stage and shit now. Now you a bitch made nigga if you don't do some shit to him. Now you done put King Von people on notice that y'all some bitch made niggas if y'all don't motherfucking do something to this young man and motherfucking keep the perpetual cycle of violence fucking going. So Akademiks can have another motherfucking headline to fucking report on and shit. You know, this shit is absolutely fucking disgusting. Like I said, the only motherfucker need to get slid on is bitch made niggas like this. Bitch made niggas like this that motherfucking is out here doing the job of the white supremacy and shit. These niggas need to get slid on. They need to get weeded out. This nigga ain't no different of a motherfucking coon than Candace Owens or Jesse Lee Peterson or any of the fucking rest of them and shit. This nigga is just as big a fucking coon and more dangerous than those motherfuckers. Because this is a nigga that pretends and looks like he's a part of the fucking culture and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them other motherfuckers are hams. They outright motherfucking lames and shit. They ain't trying to blend in with the rest of us. They recognize and embrace being a fucking outcast of our fucking society and our system. And they throw shots from the other side. They openly say, we Republicans, we motherfucking basically on the side of the white supremacists. Fuck y'all niggas. This nigga over here acting like he amongst us and shit, but perpetuating bullshit amongst us and shit. This nigga is fucking infiltrating black fucking society as a motherfucking sleeper motherfucking agent of fucking destruction amongst our fucking people. And he's been doing it for fucking years. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga got a fucking badge. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Remember all the games that motherfucking J. Edgar Hoover fucking played and shit when he was in fucking power? You think all that shit stopped just because motherfucking that nigga died or he moved on? The FBI was built on this type of shit, having all these type of infiltrators into the black motherfucking community and the black motherfucking society. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga was a fucking agent. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga was a fucking FBI agent or something, man. Sent here to cause dissension amongst motherfucking black motherfucking people and shit and keep us infighting and murdering and killing each other in these motherfucking streets. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Look at the way the man operate. They never could get no real motherfuckers. They never could get no real niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got like weirdos like Charlemagne, the god of rape, out here and shit that they put out there and put in the forefront and pub them up and force feed them down your throat. They always get a little awkward nigga that they force on you and tell us that they fucking cool and shit. But everybody see it's like something off about these motherfuckers, but they force feed the motherfucker down your throat so fucking much, motherfuckers end up embracing them and shit. Don't y'all notice this pattern with certain motherfuckers like that? With these motherfuckers that's supposed to be on our side of culture and supposed to be like black motherfuckers, real motherfuckers. Charlemagne, the god of rape, is a fucking weirdo. You can look at him and tell there's something wrong with that motherfucker. That ain't no normal, regular ass nigga that you kick it with and hang out with on the block. That's one of your motherfucking normal guys and shit. He say off cold weird shit all the motherfucking time and shit. But he'll sometimes they'll hand him the script and tell him, now you gotta get back and say some nigga shit here and there. Stephen A. Smith. He's starting to break code and not blend in even in black society no more. With his cooning and shit, he's starting to get out of control with this shit. But at one point, they had Stephen A. Smith like he was a regular ass nigga like one of us and shit. And you know what I'm saying? He was speaking from a nigga's fucking perspective and shit, like he was one of us. But nah, this nigga is another, you know what I'm saying, boule coon ass nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your outright coons like Candace Owens in the motherfucking like, and you gotta have motherfuckers like Charlemagne, the god of rape, and niggas like DJ Akademiks and shit that you could tell. This is how you know, because it's hard to get real niggas to sell motherfuckers out to the level that they need with so much loyalty to the fucking cause of the system of white supremacy. That's why they get these weird, awkward ass niggas and shit they basically mold them as much as they can to put up a facade like they a regular nigga and shit. But you can see like a lot of the weirdoness of these niggas bleeding the fuck through. DJ Akademiks, that nigga is kind of off. Everybody knows this nigga ain't no street nigga. He ain't from the streets. He like a little weird suburban ass nigga or something. This shit is fucking obvious. But they got him like he on our side of the tracks any motherfucking way. They force feed this nigga down our throat any motherfucking way. And this nigga has been an agent of fucking death and destruction his whole motherfucking career. This is how he built his fucking career. That's the only thing this nigga is known for and shit. Causing beefs amongst motherfuckers, keeping up bullshit, being a little bitch made nigga, throwing rocks high in his hands, keeping up infighting and mess amongst motherfuckers, specifically in Chicago. Now, what's the motherfucker? Now, let's me put on, like Tariq say, my tinfoil motherfucking kufi and shit. Now, when they want to get on some old propaganda ass shit and pull out an example of, you know what I'm saying, niggas and shit at they fucking worst and shit, what do they say? Look at Chicago. Look what's happening in Chicago. We gonna have to send the troops into Chicago. Chicago is so bad. Chicago is so this. Chicago is so that. And then you just so happen to have this weirdo ass nigga that ain't quite right. And we all see this nigga ain't quite right. It's something off about this nigga. They got this weirdo ass nigga that comes on the scene and just starts perpetuating. Ain't even from Chicago, don't know nobody from Chicago or any motherfucking thing. But this nigga just come on the motherfucking scene, perpetuating bullshit in motherfucking Chicago, motherfucking amplifying the violence and the murder and the bullshit, causing beefs around amongst these little rapper motherfuckers, causing death and motherfucking destruction. The shit he doing goes hand in hand with the motherfucking propaganda campaign of the Cult of White Supremacy, where they always keep on showing Chicago as ground zero of their basic their focus, you know what I'm saying, of an example of the worst niggas have to offer, as bad as, you know what I'm saying, you could get on a nigga situation. He just so happened to come on the scene and his whole focus is Chicago. Why is he don't have a focus of nationwide shit, or at least when he started. His whole focus was what was going on in Chicago, and he wasn't even fucking from here. All this shit seems strange to me. But they want, and then what we just have, motherfucking all in the motherfucking news. All Chicago had its most violentest motherfucking weekend you know what I'm saying, of the whole fucking year and shit. And then here come this nigga, you know what I'm saying, backing that shit up by trying to instigate some motherfucking shit with some shit that happened with the person that, you know what I'm saying, allegedly killed King Von and shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the facts is or whatever, that case ain't over with, so I'm gonna say allegedly, you know what I'm saying? So, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The shit look like it's going like a hand fit in a fucking glove to me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking the whole white supremacist narrative on both sides. Now come on, we always have to understand that motherfucking white supremacy controls both sides of the argument. So on the Democratic side and the Republican side, they all saying, what about Chicago? Even motherfucking your boy Biden are talking about sending troops to motherfucking Chicago now. Just like Trump was talking about during his campaigns and kept threatening and talking about doing that motherfucking shit. Now they had the most violent weekend out the whole year, and now in comes DJ Akademiks going viral, talking about bringing up this old ass King Von ass shit, keeping up bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All this focus and trying to shine a light on Chicago being violent once again and shit. Like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga got a motherfucking badge. Just like motherfucking the Judas and the Black Messiah. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga, if he make it to fucking old age and shit, and that might be right, a nigga ain't even been touched yet or nothing either. Because a nigga might be a fucking agent and shit. But I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga didn't come out on his deathbed saying some shit about he was, you know what I'm saying, he worked for the motherfucking government or some shit like that. The government got motherfucking insidious plots and plans. They are not basic by any fucking stretch of the imagination. That's what we all need to understand and see and trust and fucking believe. The government is not basic by a fucking long shot. You think they ain't never had a entertainer or a famous motherfucker that was a fucking agent or some shit or a controlled informant or something? If y'all believe that shit, y'all motherfuckers like cat shit in your motherfucking dumplings. Goddamn, I got a bridge in Brooklyn. I want to motherfucking sell you real motherfucking cheap. If you don't think that motherfucking FBI has had controlling informants and agents that are fucking entertainers and people in the public motherfucking spotlight and shit, just ask yourself why are some of these people force fed down our fucking throat. What the fuck is entertaining about DJ Akademiks? He's a talentless motherfucker. They just did the motherfucking versus motherfucking battles, and motherfuckers was saying, damn, I just thought this nigga name was just Akademiks, DJ Akademiks. I didn't even know this nigga really was a real DJ. Which he went up there and did some bull. He didn't show he was no real DJ in no kind of real fucking way. Then you got a talentless ass motherfucker that's been perpetuated to the motherfucking spotlight and shit. You know what I'm saying? For what? Causing beef, rifts, and strife amongst the black motherfucking community, being an agent of death and motherfucking destruction and shit. And here he goes again. When they need to stir up the motherfucking pot and stir up the motherfucking shit, especially and specifically in Chicago, because Chicago is their ground zero focus motherfucking area, focus fucking group and shit. This their main go-to fucking example. Especially when it comes to Chicago, when they need a little bump on some violence or focusing some bullshit negativity towards this motherfucker, boom, here walks in DJ motherfucking Akademiks to save the Cult of White Supremacy's motherfucking day and do they fucking bidding and shit. But we supposed to just think this weird, awkward ass motherfucker that we all see ain't quite right and shit. You know what I'm saying? We just think he just naturally just doing all this shit. He just naturally come out the blue saying bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He naturally do all this, keep up all this motherfucking bullshit, specifically in the area where the government has its focus on and always threatening to send in troops and all that other motherfucking shit. But he ain't even from here. What made this man decide to wake up one day and just start getting on bullshit about Chicago, researching Chicago and all the shit they got going on? How he know about what's going on in Chicago? How he initially know about what was going on in Chicago and he ain't even fucking from here? How'd he even find out any of this shit for him to start? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to start looking at certain little shit that's happening in this motherfucking world and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to start opening their motherfucking eyes and looking at certain shit and wondering, why is it? Same way if they want a motherfucking song to pop and be, you know what I'm saying, popping and be the shit and this, that, third, what do? I heard Bandman Kevo talking about this motherfucking shit. Shout out to Bandman Kevo. They keep playing that shit on the radio over and over and over again. Even if first you don't like that motherfucker. By the time 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the motherfucking line, after you done heard this motherfucker 150 motherfucking times, you start to nod your head and saying, oh, that motherfucker is pretty decent and shit. He understands the way marketing the fucking game go and how, you know what I'm saying, mental manipulation fucking works. You know what I'm saying? That's how you indoctrinate a motherfucker. Constantly motherfucking steady force some shit on the motherfucker. Give it to him over and over and over and over. This is whether they like the shit or not. DJ Akademiks isn't a likable motherfucker from an objective standpoint. He isn't no motherfucker that's, you know what I'm saying, who will fucking be, you know, just this nigga personality. He has an off-putting personality. DJ Akademiks objectively has an off-putting personality. Who will want to fuck with this nigga? Who will want to be cool with him? Who will want to be friends? How'd this nigga ever get on? How'd he start getting the Chicago information anyway? Who decided to put him on TV when he was on fucking TV? Who decided to put up this nigga? You know what I'm saying? All this shit, you need to start looking and seeing some of this shit, man. This nigga is a fucking agent of destruction. He brings no positive slants to any fucking thing that he talks. He never talks about anything positive at all in this motherfucking world, in these streets or any motherfucking thing. Everything he's about is death, destruction, and negativity and shit. And motherfuckers try to give him, and motherfuckers be trying to make excuses for him, talking about that's his motherfucking job, and this, that, and the motherfucking third, and this is just what he doing, or trying to defend the shit. I'm looking at you sideways too. This nigga is doing indefensible shit. So nigga, if you stepping up trying to defend it, nigga, you might be this nigga partner or some shit, nigga. You might have a badge on your back pocket too or something. Nigga, whack 100 or whoever the fuck want to co-sign this nigga on some motherfucking shit. Nigga, now we looking at you, nigga, because I'm definitely looking at Akademiks. Anybody, who the fuck co-signs this weirdo? I've never heard nobody ever other than Snitch 9, and now we know he fed material. You know what I'm saying? Other than motherfucking Snitch 9. Who the fuck really fucks with this nigga, man? Or co-signs him about any motherfucking thing? If you coming out the woodwork to co-sign this nigga and shit for no fucking reason at all, nigga, what you his partner to motherfucking to make him, you know what I'm saying, to deflect from his ass? Why the fuck would you be coming forward trying to say some motherfucking shit about this nigga, trying to say, oh, he just doing it? No, this nigga, his job is to cause death and destruction and beef amongst motherfuckers. No, it's other ways to do some shit. What will motivate this motherfucker to do this shit and make that his fucking claim to fucking fame? Causing infighting, death, and destruction amongst the black community. Like I said, this man is a motherfucking culture vulture. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if he make it that motherfucking long, on his deathbed, he'll be confessing to being a motherfucking agent the whole motherfucking time and shit. And now, Whack 100, you coming up trying to defend him. I wouldn't be surprised if you a controlled informant or some shit too. Where they done came and told you, nigga, you better go and deflect from my motherfucking boy before he started to get too fucking exposed out here. We got to keep his credibility the fuck up. Because who fucks with this weird ass clown, man? Who fucks with him? You know what I'm saying? He's, like I said before, he's just a off-putting motherfucker just to begin with. He ain't no motherfucker you'll want to be cool with, go motherfucking have a drink with, kick back and give a fuck about shit he talking about out his motherfucking mouth. He ain't got no conversation. He ain't got no magnetic personality or no shit like that. He's a weirdo. Obvious weirdo. So what's the fucking appeal? No, this is just like Bandman Kevo was saying about that song when they want that motherfucking song to do what the fuck they want to fucking do. They play that shit over and over and over again and force feed it down your throat. Same reason you can't get rid of Charlemagne. They gonna force feed them down your motherfucking throat. And when the cult of white supremacy want to dig in and draw their line in saying they do. You see this nigga been accused of rape, all type of weird shit, some shit nobody else will survive to keep their job from. White supremacy, he one of white supremacists premier do boys and shit, and they'll give them up when they say they ready to give them the fuck up. That's why you can't get rid of Charlemagne the rapist. You know what I'm saying? Charlemagne the god of rape. And that's why you can't get rid of a motherfucker like DJ motherfucking Akademiks, because his fucking job ain't fucking over with. They always got to pull him out to be an agent of death and motherfucking destruction and shit. You know what I'm saying? And keep perpetuating bullshit amongst the motherfucking black community with a focus on fucking Chicago, because that's their motherfucking focus area and shit. You know what I'm saying? For these politicians to, you know what I'm saying, be able to say, you know, downgrade and denigrate the black fucking community. Hey, look at what's going on in Chicago. Oh, we're gonna have to send the troops in. It's getting bad in Chicago. Chicago had its bloodiest weekend throughout the motherfucking year. Nationwide headlines. In comes Akademiks trying to instigate some more Chicago bullshit. Telling motherfuckers to slide on motherfuckers and shit like that. Like I say, all this shit goes hand in fucking hand and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't tell me motherfucking different, because I'm seeing the way this motherfucking move, man. This nigga's an aging ass motherfucking nigga. And I wouldn't fuck with this nigga with a 10-foot pole, except to shit motherfucking watch the headlines if somebody ever do something to this nigga and clap it up, because one of the motherfucking white supremacy's tools been fucking dealt with. And like I say, I'm not advocating for shit to happen to this nigga, but the way he moving and operating, like I say, the fact he ain't even been dealt with all the way up until this time, as much bullshit he done kept up and the instigating shit like that, that's another indication. You know what I'm saying? That this nigga is probably got a motherfucking badge. He probably sitting on a motherfucking badge right now or some shit. That's why him and Snitch 9 so motherfucking cool. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if Snitch 9 was some type of plant or some shit like that. Now remember, Snitch 9, he probably was a controlled and fucking informant like Judas and the motherfucking Black Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Jude 6ix9ine shit. He had all type of rape shits on his shit, statutory rapes and all type of shit like that. They kept letting him off on with a slap on the wrist. That last time you see anybody seen Judas and the motherfucking Judas and the Messiah and the Black Messiah, you see how the fucking FBI operate. You think they stopped doing that type of shit? Just watch that shit and then look at 6ix9ine situation. 6ix9ine was facing all type of rape shits and everything. He was getting literally slaps on the wrist for those rapes and shit, for them statutory rapes and shit like that. He was getting slaps on the wrist. What happened in Judas and the motherfucking Messiah? Dude was steady holding shit over his head. Now you don't keep doing this shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll send your ass up for this shit that we got you on. We got you up Shit's Creek, so you got to do what the fuck we want you to do. Now look at that movie, and I advise anybody and everybody to watch that motherfucking movie, because that movie is based on real shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though they put little entertainment shit, but that's basically how that shit fucking went. They held shit over their motherfucking head. They had motherfuckers 6ix9ine not spending no real jail time for them fucking statutory rapes and shit like that. And then boom, all of a sudden he clicked in with this famous blood gang in motherfucking New York. You know what I'm saying? That's got ties to other rappers and all type of motherfucking shit. And boom, a year or two motherfucking later, you know what I'm saying? They done took down the entire fucking gang. They decimated that motherfucker. But all this shit is supposed to be a fucking coincidence. The government's focus, and he cool with motherfucking Akademiks. I wouldn't be surprised. I believe Akademiks is probably might be a card carrying fucking agent. I believe motherfucking 6ix9ine is a motherfucking, and okay, I got my 10-4 Kufi on. I believe 6ix9ine is a controlled informant. I believe Akademiks is a card carrying motherfucking agent. Motherfucking Akademiks probably is 6ix9ine's motherfucking agent liaison and shit, just like motherfucking Judas and motherfucking the Black Messiah. You know what I'm saying? You can't put shit past the motherfucking government. They get high tech on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much strange bullshit going on with these motherfuckers. The way Akademiks do and just move so reckless, and he just without a care in the motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? He openly calling for motherfuckers to get murdered and shit. Like I say, if he made an open call for a white person to be murdered, the motherfucking people would be on his doorstep right the fuck now. But for black motherfuckers, it's just all good in the motherfucking hood. Just one nigga calling for the murder of another nigga. If I'm the government, I sure hire a nigga to get out here so motherfuckers wouldn't blink twice when I have my motherfucking agent call for another motherfucker to be murdered to keep bullshit up. If I was the government, I'd think like that. They got some of the smartest, high-tech ass members of the Cult of White Supremacy under, you know what I'm saying, under their fucking employment and shit. But they don't know no tactics and shit, you know what I'm saying, to really dig themselves deep into motherfucking black society and control this motherfucker from the inside out. Okay. Believe what y'all want, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to talk about this bitch made pussy ass nigga any motherfucking more. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this nigga. This nigga is dangerous. He fucking, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the worst things that for our fucking society as a black motherfucking community. He's perpetuating death and motherfucking destruction. He's calling for death and destruction in our fucking neighborhoods. And you know what I'm saying? The man must be motherfucking stopped. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to stop giving him any energy, stop paying this nigga no attention. Hopefully his bitch ass go away. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I don't know, shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Fuck this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But there's another, you know what I'm saying, live stream in the books. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like, share, motherfucker subscribe, comment, you know what I'm saying? All that motherfucking good shit. You know what I'm saying? And we out. Peace.